Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's a good day. The community is eating. Why is that? Because there's drama. And this drama was specifically verified by me. My good friend, Mogul Mail, made a video on the OTK update. Maybe you saw it. OTK put out a tweet saying we have done a third-party investigation. It seems to be that Mizkif had no hand in, no knowledge in or hand in hiding this sexual assault or things like that people were accusing him of. And so he will be rejoining OTK with some caveats. He's no longer on the board. We're going to do this, that, and the other. If you want to learn about it, you should watch this Mogul Mail video. It's really good. But the reason I want to talk about it is because your boy gets a shout out in the video, baby. Let's listen in.
My boy Stanz had the better path of what you should do in that position.
And you just go, hey, chat. I've been gone for 3 weeks thinking about everything that's happened. There's an investigation going on. It looks like Mizkif is literally getting advice from me right now because he's kind of looking down. You just go, hey, chat. I've been gone for 3 weeks thinking about everything that's happened. There's an investigation going on, so I can't say anything about it. I hope to give you guys the truth, but in the meantime, I am out of OTK on whatever. I'm going to be streaming like normal so I can make money to pay my rent for the next after this, but today I'm going to leave. I hope I can share more information with you soon. And then you turn off stream. That's it. Literally, that's it.
Super mature. Stan's a smart guy. He's someone who I go to for a lot of the things that I need to do. In response, again, to Miz acting inappropriately during this stream and in the wake of all the drama, OTK has decided to remove his board duties effective immediately.
Until he demonstrates to the board that he's capable of holding our organization's values. Now, that sounds kind of silly at first blush because of all of the drama, but I truly believe, and Ludwig mentions it later in his video, that like Tips and the people working on the business of OTK actually have strong sense of values on what people should and shouldn't do in like the world of content creation and Twitch teams, streaming organizations, things like that. Yeah, you know, some of my best advice to Ludwig was advising him against having a suck and fuck off for Slim Jim or things like that. I have some absolute big hits. Now, here's the problem. A lot of people have been reacting to Mogul Mail's video, and I thought they would all be stroking me off, telling me how smart I am, how great I am. So when someone linked me, yo, Charlie saw your video, I was excited to see what he said. And then you turn off stream. That's it. Literally, that's it.
That's ridiculous, Stanz. That doesn't make any sense. You can't get any farming done in that way. Preposterous. Stanz once again showcasing that not only was he not God's gift to boxing, he's not God's gift to PR.
Why? Why would you do that? Charlie, you're my friend. I thought you were my friend. He comes out of left field and absolutely booms me. I guess it's nice that he knows like some of the memes, but that is brutal, disgusting, and it hurt. But it led to something that happened today. All these posts that we've been looking at came out yesterday. The Mogul Mail, Charlie reacting to the Mogul Mail, Ludwig reacting to Charlie reacting to the Mogul Mail, Mogul Mail reacting to Ludwig reacting to Mogul Mail in a Mogul Mail video where he drank the water at the same exact moment and everyone commented on it. It was really funny. And finally, 1 hour ago as of this stream, I've heard Mizkif takes my advice. Now, I haven't watched this video. I have no idea what's going to happen. But if it's good, I will take credit for it. And if it's bad, I will not. Let's see.
Hello. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. And now that the investigation is over, I would like to address my embarrassing comeback stream in October.
This is great.
My behavior on that stream was absolutely unacceptable. I communicated almost everything terribly, and I was completely tone deaf to such a serious situation. And I'm so sorry for how I acted. It was completely insensitive.
Great.
I want to apologize to everybody, but especially victims of sexual assault. The way I behaved was horrible, and I will be better, and I will learn from this situation. I want to be better, not...
You know, I actually think, there's a lot of people maybe in chat or probably even like reacting to this video who are like, oh, he's just saying that. But there is nothing in the world Mizkif loves more than his stream, right? It's like a famous meme in the community. Like, this dude likes to stream. He likes to make money. He likes to have a high viewer count. And I truly believe that he feels like he is killing his stream and his chance of being a content creator. And so this is maybe the most heartfelt he will ever be.
I want to be better not only for myself, but for my audience. And I want my influence on this world to be positive. And I don't want anybody to deem the way I acted in that first...
It is funny he's doing an apology video for an apology stream, but like he said, it was a horrendous apology stream.
...as acceptable or okay, because it was not. I could talk about how I'm going to do everything differently, but I'd rather
He's
just
heartfelt
prove it to
because
you
he got
guys
reactions to his
through-
actions. That's a thing that happens, to be clear, chat. That doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. Sometimes bad things have to happen before people are roused, before they are shaken, before they have realizations about themselves or things they have done. Totally fair.
Through better behavior overall and better content. That's really all I wanted to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. And
I agree that Miz is kind of dumb and edgy, but he can change, and I think he wants to change.
I'm sorry.
And I think most importantly, he wants like everything to be normal, which is tough when you made a huge mistake like that.
If you are angry with me, I completely understand. But I absolutely do love this job. I love streaming. And
Oh, wow. That's kind of what I was saying, yeah.
I hope you guys stick along. Thank you. Hello.
True. Someone in chat just mentioned that they believe this is real because he's changed before. I mean, there's some old Mizkif shit that is wild, right? That people have dredged up a lot. And the Mizkif that I learned about, because I'm relatively new to streaming and content, I didn't see some of the old Mizkif, the cameraman Mizkif stuff, has been like relatively normal or decent. And the thought that there could be a third Mizkif that is even more normal and put together is kind of cool. It's kind of cool in my
I've been
opinion.
wanting to make this video.
He's shown he can change, not be perfect, but better. Yeah, and that's what being human is, right? He's live right now. What's this fucker up to?
Miz, look at people's recaps on Reddit. I did. A lot of you watch me a lot. Who would have thought?
29,000
Only 9
viewers.
messages?
Seems to be doing fine.
I
Now
don't think I ever
here's
typed.
the big thing, and this is what we talked about during the comeback stream. The only thing people were going to mention in the chat until he addressed it, which was massively delayed because he was waiting for Hassan and XQC to stop reacting, and then because he was uncomfortable and didn't do it, people were just spamming about the allegations, right? Now that he has made an apology, his chat can be quote unquote normal. They can talk about the content. The thing has been done. And I think it's going to make it a lot easier for him to stream, whether or not that is good or bad. Someone in chat asked what I thought of the OTK statement and their tweet announcing the results on New Year's. Yeah, they made this statement right here on New Year's Eve. This is something I want to talk about a little specifically because there were so many people making the comment like OTK investigating themselves, Lamau. It's something that Mogul Mail brought up in their video. I think specifically they did the opposite of that. And I know if I was Tips or Zach Diaz or any of the people at OTK, I would be very frustrated if I went out of my way to find like the best third-party investigative firm so that they could come in and actually do the thing. Now, whether or not they like release the full report or what the person said is a completely different story, but this is the first and best step in doing an internal investigation and really like the only thing they could do. According to this organization's investigation, the council did not find direct evidence that Mizkif attempted to minimize or cover up sexual assault as alleged. Now, there was some conversation around the difference between sexual assault and sexual harassment. Mizkif's secondary stream where he talked about it, where he was frustrated before, and the fact that the victim didn't even really understand what happened until someone told them way later. So a lot of moving pieces and a lot of difficult parts here that sentence does a lot of heavy lifting. There's a chance that something else is there based on using sexual assault versus sexual harassment and minimize or cover up versus anything else there. Nevertheless, OTK believes, and this is not the law firm, this is actually the organization as a whole, that Mizkif has shown a callous disregard towards the severity of sexual misconduct and racial prejudice in our space. His statements regarding these matters on his comeback stream on October 11th demonstrated a lack of empathy and ignorance towards the seriousness of the situation and the impact his conduct has on our community. Bam. They said like, hey, Mizkif was a piece of shit on this stream. Like this was bad. OTK, not third parties, not the community, us, the people who own the company, think that what he did was shitty. Like I mentioned earlier, I truly believe that Tibbs and Zach and all the business people working at OTK do stand against sexual harassment, assault, and bigotry of all forms, and that they are committed to turning this ship around. I think that they're going to work really hard to make sure that this is not bad like it was last year. So I think all in all, I think a pretty good statement. I think released at a decent time going into the new year. And I think that hopefully there will be some reasonable changes coming out of this. Releasing the full report for something this public is the only flaw for me. It feels like everyone on the internet knows almost all of the details, and addressing any of that info from the report would have been much better than just this. Yeah, I guess we don't really know what's in it. Right? We don't know what it says. We don't know if it has personally identifying information. We don't know if it has more things about Slick. So we have to trust the people that are reading the report and that there's something there. And if you don't trust OTK as a whole, I think you could have a completely different read on the situation than I have right now, right? Which is that like, oh, they're hiding information. I don't trust them. The report can say anything, but I don't think they would do. I think that seems, to me, that seems quite ridiculous, but hey, I've been fucking wrong before. Who knows? All in all, I think pretty good. And it seems like Mizkif is back to streaming and trying to be normal. He called himself out for what he did on that stream and said that he was a piece of shit. Good move. Good move. All because of my brilliant PR move and Mogul Mail and Charlie amplifying me to the world. I don't think this would have happened without me. Can I get some Drakes in chat? Thank you. Midnight preemptive draking. Knew exactly what was happening around here.